Good morning and welcome to Agoracom Small Cap Stock News. This is a show for Tuesday, July the 8th, 2014. I'm your host, Alan Barry Labucan. I'm also the Chief Market Commentator for Agoracom. And as we each Monday through Thursday, depending on news, we do our morning show. In that show, I go over a bunch of press releases. I find the ones that stand out to me. I talk to you about what I saw in the news that stood out, and I also go over some of the stock charts, or I go over the stock charts to give you an idea of what I see in there as well. Each day we try to keep it to around a 10-minute time frame, and today I have 6 companies, so we should be able to get it in right around that 10-minute time frame. The first company I wanted to talk about today is Canamax Resources. Canamax Resources had some drilling results from their Bruner Gold project, which is in Nevada. One of their holes hit 44.2 meters of 6.97 grams per ton gold at Bruner. And I'm just looking for the depth of that. It looks like it's fairly shallow within close proximity to the surface. Which is very important. Yes, it starts at 40 feet, so it's right at surface, and those are very promising looking grades. Definitely caught my attention on the thickness of the intersection and the grade. So far today, the stock is flat. It's traded 926,000 shares, last at 16. Just going to pull up the stock chart, and this one is a bit of a patchy trader, although it's definitely had a lot more volume of late in the last month and a half or so on a regular basis. So I'd like to see that. Now, it's a little difficult to get a good handle on what the stock's going to do as the company has just come out from being a sort of a patchy trader. But I like what I see from the drilling, and if the stock was a little bit cheaper, I'd like that as well. And I think if it got a little bit cheaper, it moved from around 9 cents in early June, 8.5 cents, all the way up to 17.5 cents. So it's moved pretty good so far. I'd like to see it test that 13-cent level, and I think it can bounce from there. And their stock symbol is CSQ. That trades on the Venture Exchange. Next up is Agoracom Gold. Agoracom Gold had very nice drilling results from their Dynamite Hill project, which is in Ghana, West Africa. In that drilling, they had 46 meters of 3.02 grams per ton gold. They also had other interesting intersections in there as well. You can find that in the company's on the company's website. Just look for their news releases. Agoracom is down 3 cents today on 747,000 shares traded hands. Last at $2.64. Just pulling up the chart now. This one's been on a pretty good move since. Well, it looked like it bottomed there in December at around $1.70. Had a nice move up to $2.75, let's say. Gave back some of those grounds, and that took about 3 months for it to bottom as it pulled back. Fortunately, it pulled back only to around $2, so it stayed significantly above that December low, which I like to see. And then it rallied, and it rallied slightly above its past rally back in March high. And so it's got an interesting chart. I think that this one would be a better grab at around the 250 range. I think from there you could see some nice moves. It's trading above its moving averages, so that's bullish. It's got some good volume, so definitely one to keep an eye on. And do your homework on that. AKG is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. Next up is Probe Mines. Probe Mines announced drill results from their Borden Gold project, which is near Chapleau, Ontario. In that drilling, they had this was infill drilling of the high grade sections, and they hit a 21-meter intersection of 7 grams per ton gold at Borden. They had other drill holes there that looked quite promising as well, 13 meters at 10 grams, that sort of stuff. You can find that all those details in the press release on the company's website. Just looking at the stock, it's down 7 cents today. It's only traded 20,000 shares, last at $2.60. The stock had been flatlining for pretty much the second half of 2013. It started to get much stronger in early January, like on the first day of trading in January. It started a significant rally, moved from around the $2 range all the way up to $3.95, which is the yearly high. Now, after a big move like that, it's reasonable to see some profit taking. That profit taking took it almost back to test where it started from, where the rally started from, and then it came off. And then, so since it hit the 395, came off of that, traded down to around the 210 level. It's been, and after that, it's been kind of a sidewaysy type action again for that one. And because this one can spend some significant amount of time in that sideways action, I want to see a definitive move to the up or down before I get too much confidence in one direction or the other. PRB is their stock symbol, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. Next up is Paramount Gold. Paramount Gold announced that they've increased their measured and indicated resources at their San Miguel project in Mexico to over 1.12 million ounces of gold. Very good numbers there. They've got all the details, including the cutoff grades, the average grades, the silver component, the gold component. Lots of key information in that updated resource calculation. Just looking at the stock right now, it's up 3 cents on 4,300 shares traded. It trades a lot more down in the States on the New York exchange. So you might want to look at that as well. But PZG, our Paramount Gold, it bottomed in January at about 85 cents, had a real nice move up to $1.62 after that in a very short period of time. Then it's given back some of that ground. It looks like it's been creating a bit of a complex bottom here in the last few months. I'd like some confirmation, maybe see it move over the 20-day moving average. That would give me a little more confidence that it could break out and start moving higher. I do like their projects a lot, and I like this company. PZG is their stock symbol. They trade on the Toronto Exchange. Next up is Scorpio Gold. Scorpio Gold announced drilling results from their project in Nevada called the Mineral Ridge Project. In that drilling results, they had 6.1 meters of 8.82 grams per ton gold. They had other intersections there that look promising as well. You can check that out on the company's website. In the press release, just looking at the stock right now, it's up 2 cents today on 4,000 shares traded hands, last at 24 cents. Just pulling the stock chart up right now, and this one's also been going sideways for the past few months. I think it can continue to go sideways simply because the volume has not given me any indications that it's ready to break out yet. The stock symbol for Scorpio Gold is SGN. They trade on the Venture Exchange. And the final company today is Premier Gold Mines. Premier Gold Mines confirms a 69% increase in their open pit indicated resource at the Hard Rock deposit to 3.97 million ounces of gold. Very nice looking resource there. It's in close proximity to Geraldton, Ontario. The highway goes right through it. Lots of key infrastructure is in close proximity to this project, and it's a multi-million ounce gold project. This is a 1 in 3 really high quality projects that Premier Gold has. This is an exceptionally good company. The market really liked the news so far today. It's up almost 6%. That's a 17-cent move. It's traded 1.5 million shares. The last trade is at $3.12. This one's been on a very good move since the December lows at around $1.30, now trading at north of $3. I've long been a very big bull on this company. I like this company's projects a lot. I like the management team a lot, and they just are firing on all cylinders. Premier Gold stock symbol is PG, and they trade on the Toronto Exchange. As always, folks, before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework, speak with your financial advisors, and don't forget, when you're doing your trading, regardless of whether you hear about the company from us at Agoracom, you pick it yourself. It's always great advice to put your stops in. That will save you a lot of money in your trading. We all make mistakes in trading. If you can keep those trading, if we can keep those trading losses to a minimum, you're gonna and let your winners run. You're gonna outperform. That's how you're gonna have a chance to outperform the market. On that note, you have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.